Silicon Valley, where the American dream speaks with an accent. Silicon Valley used to be known as the land of innovators, a place where college dropouts in hoodies built empires out of garages. Now, it's a billionaire safari run by the Techno-Triumvirate Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, and davidsacks, who seem determined to turn America into a tech-themed version of apartheid South Africa, where the innovation is outsourced and the locals are left watching the robots roll by. Steve Bannon, yes, that Steve Bannon recently stumbled upon a truth that even we had to listen to, which feels wrong, but here we are. Bannon's hot take was that Musk, Thiel, and Sachs, the Avengers of Arbitrary Visas, have partitioned the vast majority of Silicon Valley jobs to non-American citizens via H-1B visas. By American, hire foreign, is apparently the new slogan for the disruptor elite. Elon's new frontier, a global village. Without Americans, Elon Musk, fresh off another Mars detour, seems more interested in building an intergalactic workforce than hiring homegrown talent. His latest rocket company meeting allegedly began with, "Welcome to America, please say hi to your families in Bangalore, Shenzhen, and Cape Town via Zoom." Rumor has it his next spaceship won't need fuel, just the collective sighs of underemployed American engineers. When asked why so many H-1B hires were coming in, Elon supposedly replied, "Because they're willing to sleep under their desks like I do." And just like that, someone tweeted #DeskLivesMatter, but it got throttled on Twitter. Classic Peter Thiel, less libertarian layer of irony. Then there is Peter Thiel, who insists America is failing, but somehow still chooses it as his investment playground. This is a man who said he wouldn't hire women because they distract the geniuses, and then outsourced every tech job to someone whose visa depends on him. It's as if he took a long look at American tech grads and thought, too much freedom. Thiel has dual citizenship in the US and New Zealand. Coincidentally, his employees seem to have dual citizenships in, yes sir, and of course sir, if Silicon Valley were a monopoly board, Peter would be building hotels on International Workforce Boulevard and charging locals $200 just to walk by. Davidsacks, Union of the Willing to Work for Less. Davidsacks has the charisma of a middle manager at a tech dystopia and the hiring policies of a borderless corporation. He once gave a speech at a tech summit saying, "America needs more disruption," and now Silicon Valley looks like a poorly organized United Nations internship program. In Sachs' utopia, you're either a coder from overseas or an unemployed American trying to pivot into a podcast. Rumor has it his next startup is called Hirim.io, a platform where Americans bid for their own jobs back from the international workforce. America, the South Africa, the gentrification edition. Gone are the days of Made in America. Now it's more like Musk in America. Bannon, in his gravel-voiced indignation, called it out, but instead of inspiring policy change, his comments inspired a new slogan, Silicon Valley turning Americans into tourists since 2010. At this rate, the future of work in America might as well be narrated by David Attenborough, and here we see the rare species, known as native-born tech workers. Outnumbered and outbid, they've learned to adapt by becoming content creators. If you listen closely, you'll hear their ritual call, like and subscribe. Meanwhile, Musk, Thiel, and Sachs are probably sitting in a private room on SpaceX's New Freedom 1 spaceship, toasting their success with imported champagne. The future looks bright, but only if you're watching from another time zone. So here's the real question. Is this really innovation, or did we just reinvent colonization with Wi-Fi? Moral of the satire? America isn't losing its jobs, it's outsourcing its dignity. And if we don't wake up soon, Silicon Valley may just rebrand as Silicon Pretoria.
Monetizing your intellectual property should be your top priority.